Make up your mind. What? No. It's a black screen. Oh. What? It's a disgusting sight. Oh, crap. I just avoided that thing like a pro. Like a pro. Crap! I'm gonna try and get rid of Shinji here. Yeah, multi-kill. Eat that. Eat that, yo.
Yeah, we'd like catch, like as kids, we'd catch them and like keep them in like a little fish tank with dirt in and feed them bugs and stuff. Do you not do that over there?
No. Go back to the shadow. No, you will not take me. Oh, are you kidding me? I got out of the way. I totally got out of the way. Wait a minute, I did not create a character in Tonberry. I created a character in Kujata. What the? How did that happen? What the hell? Why is there a merchant right in the middle of this fight? Eat that.
Point blank revenge.
Oh, revenge. So this already. What's this? Oh. Shit, that wasn't even 30 seconds. That was like 10. Hey. I got an achievement. Total kill 1. Where was this from? Let's finish him off. Come on. Finish him off. Gotcha. Now what? Who am I looking for? What the heck was that? Rubber banding at its best. This is probably gonna go into like the highlight reel. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Jerem Adrian here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the Secret World Legends leveling stream number 6. This is the final leveling stream in the series before I put out the 10 reasons to play Secret World Legends new player review, which is probably going to be next weekend. Holy crap. I'm looking at my latency up there. It's not looking good because this weekend is all about the end game. We're going to be looking at stuff to do. If you have just hit level 50, what are the current end game activities, and we'll try and explore some of that. There's basically there's three categories of things you want to do. There are the elite dungeons, which is a step up in difficulty from your story mode dungeons. They are no longer 3-man, there are 5-man now, and they do require the classic archetypes. You're gonna need a tank, you're gonna need a healer, and then there's 3 DPS in a group. And then there's scenarios as well. Just looking at chat real quick, we have a bunch of people in there. Rico's early. That's an achievement. We got Jay Fairclough as always. Hey Jay, how you doing, man? Heavy Rain. Hey Heavy Rain. Gigi Meister. What's up, Gigi Meister? Jay, I've got something for you real quick. I'm just gonna give you a real quick present there. So, you now have some power, Jay Fairclough. If in the event something happens in chat, they're stirring shit up in there, I don't want that crap. I want us to have a good time tonight. So you have the power, Jay, to just help people along and in finding a better stream. Now, let's talk about the end game some more, because as you can see, I've put the chat up there above the webcam because I have a feeling that I'm going to be using the chat to find a group tonight, because for elite dungeons, I'm not sure how many of you guys actually watch the Funcom stream that happened on Friday, where they went a little bit in depth about elite dungeons. What's the mechanics gonna be? How difficult is it? Can normal casual people just go through it? And the answer is yes. In that stream, they obviously had like 3 devs in there, and they had powers, so they pretty much carried the group through. But dungeons, once you hit level 50, you will see the elite category has been opened up. So if you check that, you'll see the 10 different difficulty levels, and this is big because that's 10 variations of difficulty for the same dungeons, and I've not seen that before, not for the Secret World at least, because back there the highest level of difficulty you had was Nightmare Dungeons, and those were I would say they were rough if you did not have QL10 I want to say QL10 Blues when you started doing the first dungeon, which was the Polaris. and later on, because you've been farming the Polaris, and this is back on the Secret World, let me just clarify. Once you have a couple of starting purples, QL10 purples, then you could go on and do the other Nightmare dungeons. It's a little bit different here in Secret World Legends. Elite 1, if you click that right now, see, it doesn't even give you a choice of what dungeon you're going to do, and I believe all the dungeons from the Polaris all the way up to the Slaughterhouse has Elite 1 and all the other elites in here, but you cannot choose them. It seems to be random, which is kind of worrying because I have my favorite dungeons to do, and obviously I want to start with the Polaris because that is that's noob friendly, let's just put it that way. So yeah, I'm very, very anxious in terms, and before we jump into dungeons, in terms of the story, I've spent the last 48 hours finishing up everything in terms of story to get to this point. I am now done with all the zones from Egypt all the way until the Carpathian Fangs. I've also finished the main story, as you can see right here on the right side. I am now on Whispering Tide. They've already put out issue 7, A Dream to Kill, which was a separate DLC back on the Secret World, and it has a very good story. And spoiler alert, I'm going to spoil some things here tonight, so if you're a new player, you never played Secret World before, then I'm sorry, but you know, I've already had 4 weeks in the game, and if you've been following it, then you should have a rough idea of what the story's going to be. So with the Carpathian Fangs now, Transylvania, again, Orochi's heavily involved. The new mission has introduced a couple of key characters. One of them is Emma Smith, I believe is her designated surname, and also Lilith, which is you'll just have to wait and see when we get to Tokyo. But yeah, so much going on. Just checking chat real quick here. Rico says, looks like my normal ping. Yeah, it's 279. It's pretty stable at that. It does jump to like 500, and you'll see the bar hit red for some reason. So that kind of worries me a little bit. Jay asks, are you hangover? No, I'm not. No, I'm not hangover. I'm just tired, I suppose. Again, my sleep times are all over the place. We got George in chat. Hey, George. He says, hey, it's great. I'm able to catch the stream live. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you coming and checking this out live. You're probably going to see me get my ass handed to me because I've saved Elite Dungeons. I've not run an Elite Dungeon yet. I've been saving it for the stream to show you guys, because I'm fairly aware that there are new players that will be looking at this at some point, and they'll be wondering, if I am a casual player, if I don't really mix around, or if you're like me on a completely different continent and a different time zone from the rest of the active player base, how easy is it for me, or how easy is it going to be to find a group? And that's exactly what I'm going to try and answer here, because I am not in an active cabal. This is my very own cabal with only my alts in here. This is all my alts because of the bank, the cabal bank that I get. But I'm pretty close to moving already. I guess I'm set up. So let's talk about Elite Dungeon, shall we? Let's go ahead and queue for one. If you are a solo player, guys, new players especially, I don't recommend doing it through the group finder. The group finder is perfect if you want to look for your story dungeons, because as I said, those are super easy. You do not need a highly geared group or a highly experienced group to go through them. Just learn the mechanics. You can read them on websites like unfair.co. You can read the strategies. Even IGN has some outdated strategy guides for the boss mechanics. You just need to read that, understand the fight, and you'll be good to go. With Elite, it's a lot more different than that. Your gear will actually dictate how long the fight will last, as most MMO dungeons are. And the community here in the Secret World, they're known for doing something that I personally don't like, which is gauge your item power or your item level or your QL level. Back then, now it's item power. So if you open up your character sheet, this thing over here, item power 142, that's going to be your the gauge to determine if you are going to be an effective DPS, tank, or healer, basically. The higher your item power, obviously, that means the more good or better your gear is, so that's going to make the boss fights go quicker. And with the Secret World, in fact, with most MMOs, most of the Pug community, people who just run off Pug, as you can see here, looking for a group and everything, they want to run stuff as quick as possible. That seems to be the number one common theme with this game, is that we want to run dungeons, the Pugs, I mean, and we want to be quick. No wipes, nothing. So it's sort of created this bubble where everybody's just showing off their item power and saying, oh, okay, I'm item power 55, I'm item power blah blah, take me in. So that's the sort of vibe that I'm getting from the community right now, the pug community for elite dungeons. I've seen some, as you can see up here, they'll just say DPS looking for one man DPS elite farm 1, and that's all fine. But there'll be other people who post, there we go, DPS 180 looking for elite or lair, and some people will actually say I'm looking for 3 members for DPS, but you must have an item power of 150 plus. So that's going on. So when you do what I'm about to do, which is queue via the activity finder, the risk here for I would say the more elite type of players, that they cannot have control over the type of players that come in terms of the item power. So you could get like a fresh level 50 whose item power is less than 100, and you've got no choice but to go through that, because if you quit the dungeon, if you've entered through the activity finder, you'll actually get a debuff, a deserter debuff, which lasts 30 minutes, so you can't join another one. So I'm going to do something that I do not recommend you new players do, which is go through the activity finder for Elite 1. I highly suggest looking for a guild or a cabal or some nice people on Sanctuary chat, that is, to go on your first run. So I am going to go and queue for this right now as a DPS, and hopefully we'll get Polaris, and we'll look at Elite ones, because these are your starter difficulty dungeons after your story mode. When you hit level 50, these are the first ones that unlock. So let's go for it, and let's see. I'm gonna give this 5 minutes maximum. If I don't get a group in 5 minutes, then I'm gonna do my second option, which is I'm gonna post in Sanctuary that I'm actually looking for a group. So here we go. Holy shit, that was fast. Okay, your team is joining the activity finder. Select your preferred role. DPS. Yeah. Am I in a group? Oh no. Okay, that was just to confirm that what my role is. Shit, I thought that was instant. Okay, so now I'm cute. I'm gonna have a look at chat real quick. Oh, Jay says, no, you are hungover. Good morning, Jay. I know it's like morning or afternoon over there. You need a Bloody Mary. Gigi Meister says, what's your item power currently? I am at 142, and not that impressive. I mean, I've spent most of my time doing all my challenges. You see, I am a challenge nut. I have not done today's one, but I've pretty much gone ahead and done all my challenges daily just to get the marks of favor, and I have somewhat consistently upgraded everything from blue to purple, and it's killing me, man, because the anima shard cost, the anima shards is just, oh man, I've gone through bags like nobody's business, and as I said in the last stream, what I've been doing with them is I've been selling them to the vendor for the anima shards, which is a silly thing to do, because a lot of people will keep weapons that are of the same category so that they can empower it and get more experience points. I do not do that. For any extra bags that I have, I will just sell them for anima shards. So, any other questions you guys have in chat while we wait? Heavy Rain says, I have a question. Do you get crash out of the game no matter what you do, making ability or browsing auction house? I have crashed when I was browsing the auction house. I have crashed when I'm opening up my weapon page, which I'm afraid to do, actually. Whenever I put up whenever I hit the end button and I go through all my different abilities, I'm trying to spend my ABSB, there are times where I crash, which boggles me because I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. I'm trying different things like moving from DX11 to 9 to 11, and the next step would be to reinstall the game on my D drive. I've got this installed on my SSD C drive, so I do have crashing problems, Heavy Rain, so you're not the only one, man. Graspy says, YOLO peeps, YOLO Graspy. I'm giving this another 3 minutes. I'm looking for an Elite 1 group. We're gonna run an Elite 1 dungeon. I've heard people complaining on the Twitch stream, Funcom's Twitch stream last Friday, that the activity finder, the group finder for Elite 1s aren't working very well, because they seem to be bringing in 4 DPS and a healer and not really getting people who queued for their specific roles. So I don't know about that. I've never run an Elite dungeon, but if we don't get one I'll give it till 10:16 p.m. my time up here, 10:16. If I don't get it then, I'll ask in Sanctuary chat. So we got Chancellor just sent me a tell, says good luck, mate. Cheers. By the same token, if there's anybody in chat right now that do play Secret World Legends, and if you are level 50 and you think you want to run an Elite with a nooblet like myself, I'm just saying I'm a noob. I don't know. I think I'm a fast learner. I've done Nightmares in the past, so. But if anybody's interested and want to get a group together, I've got about 2 hours of stream. We could probably get a group from chat right here, and we could just run a quick Elite 1 just to show people you know, what elite ones are. Hopefully it's Polaris. So let's see what we get. I'm also gonna do a scenario tonight. I've done a couple of scenarios this week just to see what what it's all about. And for those of you that do play the Secret World or have played in the past, scenarios are so different right now. I jumped in when I first hit level 50, blue gear. I got my ass kicked because it was so hard. I didn't understand it. The objectives were still the same. You still had to go look for survivors, and you'll get. What's that? It's like somebody moaning back here. Oh, it's the succubus. Yeah. As I was saying, some of the mechanics are still the same. Like every interval, you're gonna get snipers that either attack you or help you. That's still there, but it got a little bit harder until I started upgrading my gear, and now scenarios are a bit easier for me because I'm using elemental and shotgun. If I had a blade or a hammer build or a chaos build, I'm sure I'd have a pretty easy time. But hey. Jay Fairclough says, pull out the bunny shorts. I had this awesome outfit going on. I finally found the pants to match the Illuminati esports jacket. And you want me to put on bunny pants? Oh dear. Is that it? No. What is it called again? I believe it is called the pinup or something like that. I'll look for it, Jay. I don't remember what it was called. Oh, hot pants with bunny tail. There we go. Good Lord Almighty. That is gonna be the #1 indicator that I will be the one that's dragging down a group in an elite dungeon, so hey. GG Meister says, I went back to DX9 and don't get crashes now. Oh, yeah, that happened to me as well. Before they introduced the major patch that fixed a lot of things on Wednesday, 2 Wednesdays ago, I believe, or was it last Wednesday? Before that patch, I went from 11 to 9, didn't have any crashing issues. After that patch, I was still a 9 and was still getting issues. Rico says, Illuminatines. There's so many fun words you can make out of Illuminati, like Illuminati. There's a bunch more. I had a lot of friends in other Illuminati cabals back in TSW that had some really awesome names. Okay, 1 more minute. I'm gonna queue 1 more minute, see if we get anything. I have 18 dungeon keys today. I'm not gonna do 3 elites in a row. I don't think so. I'll do 1 just to show you guys what the difficulty curve is like, and I pray to God it's Polaris. Please, Polaris. What I like about the elite dungeons is that wait, was there a patch on Monday? This Monday, can't remember, but there was a really recent patch. Before this patch, the elite dungeons were dropping very crappy loot. I would say they were dropping green distillates, which I could go into like a story mode Polaris and solo it and still get green distillates. So Funcom fixed that. Only blue distillates drop in elites now, which is good because at least there's an incentive to run them, or else why would I bother getting my item power all the way up there just to run elites? So hey. Oh, here we go. There's a Teletubbies in chat saying, need 3 DPS for Elite 1. You know what? I'm gonna try my luck. I'm gonna get out of the queue right now and join this Hang on, Sanctuary, this guy Rax says, Elite queues, fast for tanks and healers, eternity for DPS, because there are way too many DPS. That's the story of every MMO ever. Oh no, Teletubbies, this group is full. It says full text. Holy shit. That was fast. That was like a second ago. He asked for 3 DPS and now it's all full. Shit. Well, it sucks. So I think the trick that the people are doing is they probably will queue for something that they are not. So if I was a DPS, I'll queue for a tank and I'll get into the group faster and, cause a problem because people are wondering, well, we don't have a tank. Shit. Okay. Leaving the queue, let's ask Sanctuary. I think Sanctuary are a bunch of nice people. Hopefully. Okay, Sanctuary. Hey guys, putting a group together for E1 for a live stream right now. I suppose I'll just say that. Could be interesting for some people. Like, oh, cool, for a live stream right now. Relaxed run, and back in the Secret World, I would use the word relaxed a lot because of how, you know, fast-paced and how hardcore the community was back then about nightmares and you know. So when we created this channel called Noobmares was all about integrating the new player into the end game and taking them through all the elites, making sure they were nightmare ready. And we would always use the term relaxed run just to give people the indication that, you know, this is not hardcore. We're not gonna penalize anybody. It's not gonna be you know, pointing fingers and all this shit. So I know Sanctuary is not a good place to ask because there is an LFG chat there, but I'm just gonna try Sanctuary. If they tell me to go to the LFG chat, I will. Relaxed run. Need 2 DPS. Heal. And tank. Let's see if I get anybody. It is... Okay, wait. This person's asking what's the gear requirement for E1. I don't even know. I mean... Item level 50. Mid blues, nice, yeah. So if it's item level 50 to join in Elite 1, that's not bad. That's not too bad. I think item level 50 just consists of having, you know, blues, not necessarily high purples and stuff. So let's see if I get any tells or if there's anything. Wait, we got reset. I'll come DPS. I have mostly purples and a couple of blues. Sure. Invite to group. We got reset. We should be fine, really. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. So meanwhile, waiting for anybody else. What do we got? Jay says, I feel your pain, dude. It's like waiting hours on ESO for a dungeon as DPS. Yeah, I've completely stopped. I mean, it was only 2 weeks ago, I think. But daily pledges, is it pledges? Your daily dungeon thing, it's very quick because everyone's doing it at a specific time, and I do them in the morning too. That's when, you know, it's prime time in the U.S. So I wake up early, and before I go to work, I'll just run a couple of dungeons. This seems to be the best time for me to do it. GG Meister says tank and heals may be where the item level matters. I see your point, because you from what I've seen with the gear so far, you're gonna need a lot, especially, you know, if you've got a tanking piece for a head, because your tanking piece, your hit piece is gonna give you the most, you know, awesome stat in terms of your larger base stat when you look at attack rating and health, raw health and stuff. So I can see why the item power is going to be high, or needs to be high for heals and tanks. So let me just ask again, Sanctuary. I'll take it to LFG in a couple of minutes. Let me just copy that and paste it in the LFG as well. See, I usually don't do this, really. I'm not the person. I hate, you know, trying to pug stuff. I always rely on, like, friends and my guild or cabal or whatever. Shit, this copy and paste thing, this chat sucks. I hate the chat here in SWL. DPS here, awesome. Oh my god, I can't pronounce his name. Hajins. Let me try that again. Hexen War. No. I give up. Hey, I'll check LFG for tank and heals. I hear min requirement is I-50. So, this guy is a little bit worried about his minimum gear requirements. I believe the three of us are DPS. Yeah, again, that's why saying relaxed is basically not telling people that I want to rush through it. I want to take my time, learn the fights and whatever. Looking for one tank, chaos element to delete. He's one or two, so really no problem. Keeping it chill. Okay, LFG need one heal and one tank for relaxed. Those of you in chat live stream right now, I do apologize. Putting together a group for elite ones is not it's not an easy thing, especially if it's a bug. Need one heal and one tank for relaxed E1 run. Probably gonna make a new tab for group because of all the clutter going on, so that's a new group tab there. It'll be easier. In a sea of chat where everybody's just, you know, posting 180, 200, 250, that really alienates a lot of the casual player base, and you'll be surprised that there are some really good players, good dungeon runners out there that would be turned off by, you know, all this elitism in chat. So by just saying the word relaxed, you know, I'm putting together a relaxed run or whatever, you will be surprised at who you get. You get some really good people. You know, and as an MMO community, it's our job to teach people, new and old, how to run these things. That's how you foster a good endgame community, which, again, the Secret World always had, but it was a bit on the higher pedestal side of things, you know, very isolated, the Nightmare Runners, but we're all nice people, so let's give it a couple more minutes. I'll post again. Jay says, you think Secret World Legend chat is pure cancer. You should try BDO chat. I've not been able to play BDO, dude, because of the region locks, so. But I don't know. Some games have good chats, you know, but every game's general chat sucks. That's just my opinion. If I hit the up arrow, would it bring up my past chat? Yes, it does. Excellent. Come on, healers and tanks. Bring it on. DPS 180, looking for elite 1. Looking for one tank elite run. So what time is it over there? It's 10:30 EST, so it's Sunday morning in the States, and it's probably afternoon or evening in the UK. I guess it's dinner time or breakfast. Not a lot of people are running this. GG Marshall says, this is the end game though. Yes, it is. Sorry, my mind just wandered off. The point is to I kind of lost the point they were trying to make there, but yeah, it is the end game. I'm sure you said that in relation to something I brought up about the chat or or the requirements. So please remind me on that. Rico just says the region lock seems utter cock. Kiwin, hey Kiwin says, well, the game looks so much different compared to the last time I watched your stream. Oh, I may have added some UI add-ons. The top bar here is one add-on that I brought over from the Secret World, and there's also this thing, Sephora's Closet. Sorry, not Sephora's Closet. Valerie's Fashionista, which doesn't work actually. So, but what it does do is, for those of you that do play, when it works, it's brilliant because just by right-clicking, I've changed my outfit. From that, I'll right-click to Illuminati PvP. I'll go to Illuminati PvP. I'll right-click Lumi Esports. I'll go to Lumi Esports. Right-click Revenant. So all these things that I'm right-clicking, I've actually went individually and created the outfits and I saved them. And you can do that by hitting the Create Outfit. If you've equipped something, you just hit Save Outfit and name it, and it'll appear here. So all I gotta do is just right-click my saved outfits and I'll be wearing them without having to do anything. So I really love this add-on, but whenever I switch zones, it stops working, so that's the sad part. Tank 120 IP, fantastic. Invite to group. Brilliant. We have a tank, ladies and gentlemen. We got a tank. Woohoo! Alrighty, need a healer. Let's go. Come on. LF1M, so it's looking for a one-man healer for relaxed E1 run. I'm not upset if we die a couple of times. I have 40,000, 50,000 anima shards saved up, so every time we die, we're gonna have to pay. You have to click this thing over here, and we're gonna have to pay the price for dying, or else if you let it accumulate, your effectiveness will go down. So if we wipe a couple of times, I'm not going to be bothered because I'm doing this for the stream. I want to show new players what it's going to take, to get into an Elite 1. So I'm doing it the hard way, you guys. I've tried the group finder. That seems to be shit. So I'm doing it the old school way of just plugging it on chat. Good morning. Oh, it's morning. Oh, I have another tell. Please be a healer. Let me just double check. Heals? Are you heals? Don't get mad at me for asking, because you never know. Defend the arch. Yes, okay, we got a full group, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make it happen. Let's do this! Awesome. Going to queue. And of course, I'll just say full thank you, just for good measure. Alright folks, let's do this. So, Elite 1, this is how you're gonna start it up. You can only click Elite 1, there's nothing else to do. I can't even click Elite 2 because my item level is not up to scratch. You need to be 250, so there is a lock there. So E1, private team it is. Then there's some people saying it's their first Elite runs. Excellent. So if we manage to pull this off, then we'll all get it done. So there's a couple of people here in the group right now that is their first time running Elite. So here we go. Please, please, let it be the Polaris. Please, Polaris. Please. Please. Oh shit, I seem to have crashed or something. Oh yes, thank God, thank fuck, that's the Polaris. That is, it's gonna be super easy, I hope, because if I got like Hell Race or something, it's gonna be really, really hard, because there's lots of DPS checks with the Polaris. Not much of a DPS check. So, oh my God. I'm ready. So that's the healer, defend the arch. All these people, I don't know if they know we're streaming or not, but I'll just post a link to the stream afterwards, and that'll be fun. So I've already explained the Polaris fight way back in stream number 2, I think. So I'm not gonna do that again. Maybe later. I'm also gonna pop one of my anima thingies here. That's gonna give me more health and 100 attack rating as well. So with this guy now that there's more people, we all want to make sure we're doing a lot more DPS. Here's that black stuff that you want to get out of, and at the same time you want to stay out of the water. Okay, these guys need heals. I just stood in the water, for fuck's sake. What am I doing? What am I doing? It's getting a little bit chaotic. I need to remember my rotations here. Sorry guys, I'm a little excited that we finally got a group. Okay, I'm waiting for Flash to go off cooldown. It's off cooldown. I can do 2 in a row and I'll get my cooldown for cooling down, ironically. His health is going down pretty quick, so item level 50 seems just about right in terms of entry level. He's dead. There we go. First boss, Polaris Elite 1. New players, item level 50 is all you need. There's a couple of us in here that are first timers. I believe there's 2 people in this group that haven't done it before. Okay, let's have a look at the contents. Need a sec. Streaming. So the difference between Story Dungeon and this one is that you will get an extraordinary talisman, one here, and then you've got the blue dislates, which they've already changed and they've added in since the last patch. So weapon between 5 to 1k and talisman as well. So I'm still getting faded shit, which is really disappointing. I got nothing but faded crap. Oh, son of a... God damn it. Tricky stars. Just checking out on the group chat right now. No idea what they're talking about. You almost got 1 shot. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Regretting my life choices as a melee.
Identification. Cargo vessel Polaris. Reported lost in Atlantic Ocean August 14, 2007.
I'm getting told off by Defend the Arch there. You could always show it off at the end of the stream. So no one's attacking the pods, okay, because we want to kill this person here. Blabberbane Sorceress, her mechanic is of course the electric thing, the electric black cloud, and you stand in that, you're gonna take a lot of damage. So let's just see when she pops it up. But I believe our tank has a couple of interrupts or impairs as known back in the day. She has a bubble now. I'm just staying. Oh, for fuck's sake, I crashed. I fucking crashed. Are you kidding me? In the middle of a fucking boss fight. Excuse my language. So, all you guys bringing up the crashing issue in chat. Yeah, I crashed. I totally just fucking crashed. That sucks. Not in the middle of a damn dungeon. So it's the usual. For those that we're talking about the crash earlier. What mine looks like is I just got TSW.32 Win32 whatever is not working, so I click that, and then the whole send your ticket. Would you like to report that to Funcom pops up, which is bloody frustrating, man. Oh god, I hope I'm not dead. Son of a gun. I'm just gonna take off this for a sec and log in again. That's disappointing. Yeah, I'm dead. Shit. Fuck. This pissed me off. So as I said, once you die, you're gonna hit this blue thing here, and that's gonna restore your anima essence. So you click that. Did we get her, or did the group wipe? Since we're all standing here, I guess everybody wiped. One, two, three, four, five, six. Are we all here? There's 5 of us. Okay, let's do it again. Hopefully I don't crash again. Fuck. I'll keep a crash counter going. See how many times we crash during the stream. Oh, purple cloud. Fuck, purple cloud. It's just right in the middle of it. If you pick a side, you gotta stick to it. She's now bubbled. I'm just gonna waste my shotgun. Okay, she's off bubble. Let's go flash. 1, 2, 3. Freeze point. Here comes the black cloud. You wanna get out of that. Everybody get out of that. Pull her somewhere. All this moving around is gonna give me another shot at flash. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, somebody's got a revenant in there. Cool. Okay. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Just use that for the sake of using that. Walk through the black cloud is something you should never do. Alright. That's better, I suppose. Fuck this crash. Sorry, chat. Let's see what we get here. Another faded crap and some minor distillates. Okay. Jay says in chat, if it's too much of a grind, gaze up and... What? I wish I didn't refund Elite Dangerous. What's wrong with Elite Dangerous, dude? What are you think on the release, SWL release in Steam? I'll talk about the Steam release at the end of the stream, promise. Because this is the last stream, so yeah, I'll share a bit of my thoughts because I got like a week to go away and write the script for the review. Reset's dead. I'm not sure what he died from. Reset and Hexenswitz. I'm not sure what they died from. Aradis is the tank, I believe. And Defend the Arch is the healer. So, I'm the only DPS. I will try my best. A lot of my item power is actually from my glyphs, because you do want to put glyphs in there, especially if you want to run elite dungeons. For DPS, I would recommend critical rating before you put critical power. So I'm running 2 hit rating, I believe 4 critical rating, and then 1 hit power, because hit power is pretty easy to get once you've maximized your weapon levels. Like, all your weapons will have expertise, right? Expertise, which gives you a, I think, 30% increase. Oh, I just completed a challenge there, not sure for what. Oh boy, I really hope the 3 of us can take this guy all the way to the containers. It's gonna be a long fight though without those 2 DPS. It's the black puddle you want to stay out of. I don't think... I don't think we can impair that, I'm not sure. Let's go backwards and take out this piece of crap. So I have 5,000 health here, which is not normal because I used the anima boost at the beginning, remember? I'm using all DPS talismans, which was why I did that. I think you may want to put on a health talisman here, I'm not sure. This is like my first elite run here in Secret World Legends, so I'm not the expert. I'm just trying to show new players what it takes to run one of these, and hopefully we get it done right. Oh, son of a gun. That should not be happening. That should not be happening. come on, flash, get off the cooldown. There we go. I can do 2. 1, 2, cooldown. When those crit, when the Mjolnir's crit, I really like it. I mean, it can't glance, because I've got the Mjolnir passive. And I'm afraid to open up my weapon page panel to show you guys because, as I said, crashing can happen when I do that, and I've already crashed once. I don't want to let this guys down. Okay, we gotta move, we gotta move. Crates on electric. He's got 87,000 morale. I'm waiting for my flash to get off cooldown. Okay, here we go. I can do 3. 1, 2, 3, cooldown. Sweet. It's down to 50k. This thing's gonna blow. Let's move on to the next crate. This one on, yeah, this is 2, I think. I know they're asking us a lot of stuff in chat. We can't answer right now because we're in the middle of the fight. He should be dead. 13,000 fuses off cooldown. I can pop 2. He's dead. Ah, sweet. Okay, still the same stuff. A talisman and a distillate. Luminous chit of Kinich Ahau. Please don't ask me what that is. I have no idea. Chit of Kinich Ahau. It's a healing thing. They're asking if there's any more surprises here. For the next boss is the fat-looking thing. I cannot remember if there's any nightmare mechanics in Elite 1. So far, there isn't really a lot of nightmare mechanics in Elite 1, except the fact that if you're standing shit, you are gonna get one-shotted, which is a pretty brutal. It's a pretty brutal difference from the story mode dungeons. Story mode dungeons, if you stand in like a black puddle and you get punted off, you'll probably lose half your health. In Elites, yeah, you may get one-shotted. With this boss, I can't remember what the nightmare mechanics was, but it was kill the incubators when they come out, because incubators will blow up in your face and they'll auto-kill you. Pull that down, and those are the incubators. That's what I'm talking about. We want to get rid of those. Holy shit, it's gonna blow. This one's gonna blow. If they don't kill that, it is going to blow. Please. Okay, thank God. I guess I'll designate myself as the trash collector. Okay, fuse. 1, 2, 3, cooldown. Any more trash? Nope. DPS, the only person that should be taking damage right now is Aradace, who is the tank. Yeah, I pretty much shot myself to hell. Oh, here we go. These guys need to go, so that's 1. That's 2. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on this boss. Okay, get out of that. She's gonna blow into 3 separate Medusa type stuff, and we want to kill all of them at once. Nice, fantastic. That was smooth as butter. Level K crit. That person's DPS or item crit powers crazy. Okay, this is gonna be a really challenging fight. If I remember Nightmare, Nightmare, this is really crazy. The next one, the Primordial Wrath or something. Just checking chat real quick. Gigi Meister says, bummer at crashing. Yeah, I get upset every time it happens because it seems to happen at the most important of times for me. I remember I was going through the main story cutscene. And it crashed. And there was no way for me to rewatch the cutscene. I was so pissed off. But that was on an alt. It wasn't on this character, so thank God for that. Rico says, F-bombs, OP, please nerf. Come on, Rico. I did apologize. I mean, when it comes to like elites, dungeon runs or whatever, I mean, if I curse, I do apologize, but I'm just gonna say, watch the egg bombs. Sorry, excuse me. Just giving tips there in chat because somebody's asking for it. I don't believe this will explode, so just don't get too close. Ah, son of a gun. Just run. Yeah, we don't want to stand in that. Oh, we want to get out of that. We want to get away from this bomb. This thing is a bomb. That is a bomb. Oh, son of a... I guess we just pulled a shit ton of shit at the same time. Well, here we go. Spend the anima shards. Oh, there's no anima shards to spend. Nice. Okay, so you could die all you want there, and there's no penalty for that. New players in the story mode, you could just run through and not give a crap. Elite dungeons, as soon as you run through, it's on a timer. Those eggs will, they've got their own timer, and they will explode. And if you're in that circle, and the problem is you can't see the circle because of the damn water, you are gonna blow. Okay, this one, you want to zoom all the way out for this one because so you can see the black puddles on the ground behind you, so you can see white ground AoE coming out, so you can see black clouds. Sorry, that's the Revenant. God damn it, that Revenant confuses you a lot. But I think we're doing good DPS on this one. Here comes a bomb, everybody, pay attention. Oh, why did I do that? Why the fuck did I do that? That was so stupid. I just rolled into a black cloud. God help me. On my last stream, I decided to do this Elite Dungeon run. Okay, you want to get out of that. And that. And kill all these little bastards. That's just a DPS check. You want to get rid of these bombs as well. I don't have shit, what's the word? I don't have AoE, basically. This is a solo boss build. I guess I should have done a better job picking what kind of build I wanted to do. So yeah, I'm gimping the group by not having an AoE in this fight, because you will need some sort of like an AoE or a slow or something. I did not have that in this build. So, great. It's just the tank and me now. I think the healer's gone as well. Oh, god damn it. Volatile host. So what happens if you get... Okay, I'm just gonna die here. So you see that? That's what happens when the volatile host explodes in you. So your DPS wants to get them under control. Let me just explain that to the group real quick. Those volatile hosts, the ones carrying eggs, kill them before they get too close. Time bombs. Changing build. Let me get my shotgun build out. I can do a lot of CC with this build. a shot out of here. Until there. Sweet. Let's go. Started the fight without me. Shit. I was explaining the damn thing. Oh, shit. Okay, I totally forgot that this build has a lot of hate generating crap, so I will generate hate. That's not good. I'm just waiting for the little nasties. This guy wants to wipe? Really? Okay. Yeah, well, we did lose half the group. Okay, let me put on something that won't grab aggro. I did not think of that. Holy shit. Ah. Okay, screw it. I'm going with my solo 1 build. No, I think I'll go with my scenario build. Yeah, that's a better build, my scenario build. Because I can do so much AoE damage. Got 8 minutes on my anima buff before I lose my huge morale pool and my attack rating. Okay, let's wait for my anima reset there. Ready? Okay, let's do this. Let's kick some ass. Okay, so stand on me, please, says defend the arch. Oh shit, his thing's just moving too fast. I can't read what he's saying. During the second phase, those ads has to be taken out quick. Okay, here we go. Let's take him out. Get out of the black crap. Okay, more. Die, bastards. Here comes a volatile host. We need to take that one down. Come on, come on, come on. Volatile host. Anybody? Somebody, for fuck's sake. I'm doing this alone. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. I'm gimping myself DPS wise because my other build does a lot more damage compared to this one. And I don't have enough cooling down skills for my elementalism attacks. So. But I do have that one awesome shotgun skill, which totally annihilates crap. Much better, guys. Come on. You can do this. Oh no, tank's dead! Oh. Tank's dead, healer's dead. Let's wipe it. Just basically, you know, we're trying to juggle movement, and killing off the ads that need to be killed off. Just defend the arc guy. Our DPS is lacking. It's a relaxed run for a reason. Jesus Christ. I guess I'll be the one just to, you know, calm things down. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. If we quit here, I'll be super pissed because we're so close to the final boss. And after killing this guy, if I watched the Funcom stream, we have a chance to spawn a second rare boss in the other area. So there's that. Well, I'm already in. Waiting on one more. Oh, I understand, but this is like nightmare for them when it's elite to us because we played the original. Oh, jeez, this elitism has to stop. For fuck's sake. I'm done talking to this person. Let's roll. I'm ready. Only way we're gonna get better, you know, helping new players get better if we do them and we die in these dungeons. Not everyone's gonna look up guides and stuff, you know. So, as a new player, you want to avoid the awkwardness of the situation. Do the extra effort to read up the guides and shit on websites. I mean, they're all over the place, so it really shouldn't be a problem. Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye out for ads. At the same time, look out for AoE on the ground. Then you want to move. And here we go, volatile host. He needs to go, and he needs to go fast. So that's my job. I just took care of that. Somebody in the group needs to do that because he's gonna blow, and if he blows up the tank or healer in this fight, then it's another wipe. I'm just moving around and keeping my eyes out. That's an AoE, you want to stand out of that and get out of that as well. So here's another volatile host, we want to get rid of them as fast as possible. And that's done. Everyone's healthy and alive, good, 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 good. Stay out of the crap, everybody, stay out of the crap, nice. I feel like I'm talking to people on Discord, but I'm not even on voice chat. Okay, back to the boss, he's no longer in his bubble. I'm going to pop my thing and just go to town. Here we go, we got some ads here. Let's get rid of these, the AoE. And just look out for the egg incubators, the volatile hosts. There we go, we've got a couple here. So I'm gonna shoot my shotgun, get rid of them ASAP. And I just, yeah, there we go. Move her down. Okay, AoE, get out of that. Everybody out of that. Nice. What's his health at? Oh, bastard. Where did that come from? You son of a... I'm not happy about that. Because I totally did not see that. I'm just looking for volatile hosts, those incubators. Those are the ones that worry most, not these small bastards. Okay, everybody's alive, and he's got 150k to go. Let's do this. Come on. We got this. Volatile hosts anywhere to be seen? No. Okay, here comes some primordial spawn. Everybody get out of that. Get out of that, get out of that. Oh no, we're losing people. Come on, we're so close. We've lost the healer and the tank. We need to burn this guy. So, standing in his oh no, I'm not gonna make it. I don't think. 80k, 80k. No, we're not gonna make it. As soon as the healer or tank is dropped, we're not gonna make it. I'm the last one standing. Fuck. Didn't see what. We're almost there. Almost. As soon as, you know, everybody nails down their movement and stuff, we got this. It's not about, at least for me, it's not about rushing, trying to get kill miss as soon as possible. It's about managing everything. The boss's frontal AoE bugged. I thought it was a different ability. Yeah, saw that. I don't know. I'm just agreeing with him because this person, this person's not in a good mood. Okay, I'm ready. Sorry, chat. Haven't really been looking at what you guys are saying because I'm a little engrossed here. Heavy Rain says, can you later show us your solo 1-3 build? Yeah, sure, no problem. Zedeca says, the arrogance of the veteran player base is what will destroy this game. That's sort of my worry, you know. Because back in TSW, I was part of a cabal that, because we saw what was happening with the nightmare groups, we wanted to, you know, be we were heavily involved in noobmares, you know, trying to be more casual and relaxed and getting players through, and that was what I enjoyed doing. But yeah, I see your point. You know, there's a lot of elitism here that you can see the divide. Oh, these people have never played the Secret World, so they're noobs. It shouldn't be like that. As I've said in many of the videos, even before the live stream, you know, I welcome the new blood, and it's up to us, the current player base, to take them through and show them, especially dungeons, because as soon as more dungeons get released, the Tokyo raid is coming out, the New York raid is coming out. We need to be a little bit more proactive in helping new people get through. Anyway, I hope I'm not gonna be a part of that. I can't, because I review MMOs and I jump around, so I'm not gonna be as involved with the Secret World or Secret World Legends as I used to be. So, okay, full concentration here. Let's not screw this one up. Come on, we got this. Volatile host, I'll be looking out for that. Here we go. Here we go. Nice. Teamwork. Good. He has a bubble on him right now, but we should be able to burn him. What's happening behind us? You person, reset, get out of that. Get out of that as well. Oh my god, didn't know what's happening behind me. Okay, volatile host, no, but we've got a whole bunch of these little bastards. Let's get rid of them. Okay, there comes a volatile host. Get rid of him. Nice. Keep moving. That backflip was so unintentional. I did not mean that. That could have gone so wrong. Okay, back to the boss. Oh, I need a cooldown here. Come on, there we go. Looking out for primordial hosts. I should also reload my shotgun. This guy takes a while. Okay, we got some small fries. Let's get rid of these guys. I see a host coming on the right side. Oh, there's one behind me, son of a bitch. Let's get rid of that one. Down. The tank has got one. People. I need this guy to go. Come on. Get rid of it. Oh, shit, that was close. That was close. My only problem with this build is I don't have enough spammable skills that would do damage, because everything is just geared for AoE. Because, you know, if you know what a scenario is or how a scenario works, you will need a whole bunch of AoEs. That's what this build is set up for. I actually do have a number 5 heal skill that I've actually not used. I'll see if I can pop one out. So tank is taking damage here. I'm gonna try and hit my number 5 skill and see if I can do some heals. I'm not hitting the boss. I have not been hitting the boss in the last minute or so. Just taking care of all these ads, which is something I don't recommend you doing. But seeing that we do have new DPS in here, come on, get rid of them. Get rid of them. Nice, 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 nice. Alright. Oh, fuck. Bastard. Okay, we got more. Okay, more ads. From this point out, just hit a, you know, AoE cone or whatever and just start focusing on the boss. Okay, people are taking damage from all over the place and I don't understand why. There's no AoE, there's no black cloud. Get out of that. Everybody out of that. There we go, more ads. If I see a volatile host, I am going to flip. These guys surround you, and if you're caught in the black cloud, that is a pain in the butt. Okay. Good, good, good. Let's go. 100k, we got this. Oh my god, that is a big cloud. That is huge. I'm gonna heal the tank with my number 5 here. This is chaotic. I've not felt this stressed about a dungeon in months. I want to succeed because we've got new people in here. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. No, resets down. We lost one. I'm gonna go here because I'm stuck. Well, since we don't have a volatile host, let's heal. Are we... Okay, we're 1 man down. We can do it. Come on. We can do it. 13k. We got this. We fucking got this. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Proceed to extraction point for removal.
Alright, let's go ahead and loot that. Luminous Jaguar card and a minor talisman. Oh. Okay, this one I don't have much hope. I'll let somebody else do the explaining if these people want to do the explaining. We should be fine. Graspy says, I don't pay 15 bucks a month to do math or read stuff. George says, always help the new guy. New blood keeps the game fresh. I agree. And they are the one who are ultimately going to carry the impressions for the game. You know, all the new Steam players come in and they want to stay and they want to be a part of the endgame community or whatever. It's them who's going to have the say, oh, you know, is this a community or is this an endgame group that I want to be a part of? That's all down to them. Sorry about that. Okay, it's pretty similar here. Everybody just needs to hide around rocks and shit. I just hope we got this covered. So this guy's frontal AoE is a Pita. And just like that, we've already lost 1 DPS. As I said, his frontal AoE is going to be an absolute Pita. I want to make sure we get rid of that. And I should have changed my build. God damn it. Now I'm using an AoE build for a single boss. I'm an idiot. I am just gimping my group. Ay, ay, ay. This build, it doesn't really do thermotics meter management very well. I'll get overheated super fast and the cooldown really slow. Sounds like someone's knocking on the door there. There's somebody in the kitchen. This could take them all. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. I'm sticking with the healer. Because if you get caught, it's probably gonna one-shot you. So. And his little conchos, we want to kill them. Oh, he's gonna spot us. He's gonna spot us. No. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Come on. Shit, that was close. Son of a bitch. Where's our tank? Oh, tank's here. Okay. It's just we have another DPS that's on another rock. Oh boy, I hope he doesn't. Oh, hey, fuck you. Your thing. Go to hell. Oh, nice. I got him with a crit. Die, you. Don't sniff us out. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna wait till the tank get him at least. I'll probably go the other way around. I don't want to face that frontal AoE. The tank needs some heals. I'm gonna pop my shotgun heal since I have it. And maybe use my shotgun skill there. Let's do some fireballs. I'm so out of my depth here because this is not my deep dungeon build. And just like that, I'm overheating. Fuck. Tank is taking a beating. We've got him back up now. Okay, phase 2. Really hope we've got the TPS to get through this. I have no idea. Come here, you. Let's go the other way around. Oh, you bastard! You bastard! That was totally a trick. Reset says it's taller than everyone. Oh no, I just realized I'm not wearing the bunny pants that Jay asked me to wear. I'm wearing my golden glam outfit. Oh dear. Sorry, Jay. Didn't realize that until it's too late. I got caught up in that moment. No, 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 no. He's coming here. He's coming here. He is coming here. He's about to destroy this rock. So we escaped that, man. We totally. If the tank goes, we're dead. I'm gonna heal him real quick. Okay, nice, nice, nice. We got rid of that. He appears to be doing the same amount of damage that he does when he breaks a rock. It's in the story mode, so that's not much of a difference there. But if we stick together, and as long as we've got enough rocks to go around, we should be fine, really, for this guy. We should be taking him down. It's not. Doesn't seem like it's an issue. Just waiting for my cooldown here. Shotgun. Let's pop that. Okay, now that we're cooling somewhat, I get to do my fireball. Oh no, not again. Shit. Way far away from a rock. How many rocks we've got left? This one, and this is the only rock left. Oh no, we got one more. Okay. But he's got 150k. I think we should be able to get this guy. Oh no, the tank! The tank! Oh gosh, that was a clutch heal. I swear to God, that was a fucking clutch heal. He was down to 0. You guys see that? Shit. Tank goes. All that work will be for nothing, man. Where is he going? Come on, we can do this. It's down to like 100k now. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Man, that shotgun utility heal. Shit. there's potions too. I've not popped a potion. Really had no reason to. No, what's the healer doing? No. God damn it. No, come here. I think he was just typing in chat. Tank, get into get into what? He's only got one rock to destroy, and I think it's this one. We're just going around the rock. We're going on the rock. We've been spotted. We've been spotted. And again, we've been spotted. We've been spotted. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, sweet. Okay, here we go. Turning around. I'm gonna heal him real quick. Nice. That's a 2k heal. I don't know who did that, but we need to burn him now. 50k, 50k. Come on, come on. Burn, 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 burn. Burn him, burn him. Burn him. No, reset. What the hell? Reset. Don't. Come on. Why are we taking damage? We should not be taking damage. I don't understand. Oh, his damn. Oh, yes! Got it! Come on! Whew. Wasn't looking at the health there, so. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Elite 1, the Polaris. For those that constantly run this, yeah, it's slow, it takes a while. We've got a bunch of newbies in here. Let's go ahead and open the final chest. Let's see what we get out of these. We'll get an extraordinary head talisman. Don't know if it's going to be a luminous or if it's going to be a radiant. Because in story mode dungeons, the normal ones, all you ever got was, you know, you hardly get radiance. So, let's just go and open that. Unstable electron core. I've already got one of those. But the ones I got are like MK2. What is elementalism weapon here, and it's MK1. Ugh. Not happy with the loot. So let's just turn that in, and let's head out. All right, so that's Elite 1. I think if you're a new player, absolutely casual, you know, just curious about checking out what the end game, you know, Elite 1 is like. My recommendation is first get into a guild, get into a cabal that, you know, do these regularly, and don't be afraid to say I'm new. Don't be afraid to say I'm a new player, I've not done this before, I've done the story mode. Can you tell me what the difference in the mechanics are for Elite 1? Because a lot of it has changed somewhat, and stuff that, you know, you shouldn't be standing in. Instead of taking half your health when it blows up, you'll take away the entire. It'll just one shot you. You know, so there's a lot of that happens in Elite. A lot of the mechanics change. From being minor stuff into major one-shotters, so. Okay, sweet. I'm just gonna chill back in my chair for a bit and just watch her. Jay Ferrico says, lol, you knob. Oh, come on, I tried. Oh, wait. Ah, jeez. I'm missing out a lot in the chat here. I'm just gonna see where I stopped. DJ Maestro says fixed build needs single target damage. Yeah. Unfortunately, back then for the Primordial Wrath fight, I was using my where was I? Yeah, I was using my Solo 3. This one has a lot of aggro pulling type skills, and dungeon is just basically single target. So I completely fucked that up for the group, and I'm not proud of that, but. Yeah, you know, it's kind of hard when you're streaming and you're trying to make a stream out of things. You do mess things up. I was not really paying attention to that at all. Gigi Marshall says, does a kneecapper have hate on it? The elite shotgun? Yes, it does, which is kind of why. but you know, the tank did a good job keeping aggro, even though I was using kneecapper, and the healer did a good job of keeping the tank filled up, so there was no problem whatsoever there. Hopefully, but I won't do that again. I'll promise I'll stick to the normal build. Jay Farcliffe says, right, downloading SWL just to kill Adrian PvP. You can't, because If unless we're in opposite groups, then probably yeah. But if we're not, then GG Marshall says fight is intense. Yeah, when you get to elite dungeons, I sort of changed that way. Rotten Gavin says love the dungeons in TSW, less useless trash to clear. That is true. And what I like about the new ones, because I was watching the Funcom stream, they actually did add in rare bosses. So in the Polaris now, there could, or any of the elite dungeons, there could be a 7th boss that pops up randomly, and sometimes you gotta go out of your way to go look for them. There could be giant monsters. I remember if you watched the Funcom stream on Friday, there was a giant, sea thing that just was lurking around, and when you killed it, you had a chance. It dropped, I think, a mythic gadget. So there's a chance for you to get a mythic gadget, which I thought was interesting. So. Defend the Arch says, I'm sorry, man, but that was so difficult to heal. Oh, Defend the Arch. So you were the healer in the group. Dude, hey, thank you so much for coming and agreeing to heal a relaxed run. I appreciate it because it's it's not easy, dying a lot and resetting and all that stuff. It's something I wanted to do for the stream, to show people and stuff. But yeah, thank you, Defend the Arch. I appreciate it. But if you need a DPS for your future runs, I won't nominate myself. I think you'd be better off with somebody else, because I don't think I'll be doing it all the way up till Elite 10. So let's all hear from you, man. I want to know what healing is like. How are you finding the healing in Secret World Legends? Is it easy? Are you using your mouse wheel to scroll between defensive targets, or are you just clicking or hitting F1 and F3? What's your healing method like, and do you how do you find the healing here as compared to healing in the Secret World? Let us know. Everybody else, Heavy Rain and GG Meister is all thanking Defend the Arc, who really, we appreciate you healing that, because getting a healer was hard enough, and getting a tank was just, well, actually, the tank was the first, and then the healer came after. But again, do appreciate it. Okay, so now that part of the end game is done, which is Elite 1. First thing that I wanted to cover. Now let's go talk about some scenarios. These, for new players, if you have no idea what a scenario is, back in the Secret World, after you did your issue number 7, which was A Dream to Kill, which basically is the story mode that we just finished here. The story mode that we just got done in Transylvania before the Whispering Tide. One of the content that came out back in the Secret World 2014 was the Venetian Agenda. That was issue 8, and that was the bridge that set up the prelude into entering Tokyo. And with issue 8 came scenarios, I think. So what it was is that the Council of Venice introduced this virtual reality simulation thing that puts you in 3 different locations. You could be in Transylvania, you could be Dracula's Castle in Transylvania, or you could be at the Hotel Wahid in Egypt, or what's the third one? The Blue Ridge Manor, the Franklin Manor, in the Blue Mountain. So those are the 3 areas. The job was to locate a group of survivors who aren't real, they're all virtual reality, and you have to defend it wave after wave after wave, and then there's bosses, and they will put out shit ton of AoE, and you have to keep at least the more survivors out of 10 you kept alive, the better your score, and the better, or the more marks you would get. I forgot what the currency was back in the Secret World. Over here it's completely different. Scenarios will unlock at level 50, and there's no option except Elite 1. I believe they mentioned that there's more difficulty coming later on, and you've only got 2 choices. You can do it in duo with a friend or solo. In this case, I'm gonna go solo. So you hit sign up, and that's automatically gonna pop up. So I'm gonna go through some of the changes here. In the meantime, I will check chat. GG Meister says, I was yelling at my screen. Thanks, GG Meister. Yeah, I guess we were all yelling at our screen. Is that tense? Defending Art says, better than the Secret World. I use the scroll wheel. I will be switching to blood later. Nice. Wow. I've been trying to use the scroll wheel on my second character, who's a blood and assault rifle healer, but I always get stuck. Like, see, once I hit the first wheel, I scroll down to hit myself. But then I always find an issue scrolling up. So whenever I move down the group, whenever I scroll up, it never really changes. So I'm gonna have to, I then have to manually hit like F1 or F2 to get to the targets higher than me. So I've been using a combination of mouse and F1, F2, F3. But yeah, that's pretty interesting, man. We've got Thurlstone Cloud. Sorry if I get your name wrong. He says, "Hi, dude. Hey, how you doing?" He says, "Thanks very much for these streams. They have been fun." Thank you so much. I appreciate it. These are all, of course, leading up to the review, and the review is going to come out next weekend, and it's something I very much, want to do because I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm not afraid to admit that I have fallen in love with the Secret World / Secret World Legends all over again, having first played in 2012. So this is something that I'm really into and really enthusiastic about, and I made the effort to go all the way in. And we're only 4 weeks into the review process, and I'm having a blast. So I appreciate you saying that. Jay says, "Do you have to pay for all the DLCs, or are they free?" Completely free, my man. Everything completely free. The only restrictions if you're jumping in as a free player. But if you have bought the Secret World, hey, don't forget to go to your account page and legacy transfer, so you get a lot of stuff for free. You unlock all the weapon pages and stuff. If you have bought it in the past, please do it. Go to your page and legacy transfer. If you're a free player, there's going to be some restrictions, like you can't trade until level 15. They've gone back and made all the stuff. Sprint's now cheaper, and what else is cheaper? Yeah, I believe Sprint 2 or something like that was cheaper. Defend the Art says, "I usually just stay on the tank, and I have a couple of AoE heals to help the party." Yeah, do you heal in PvP at all? Is PvP something you like to do, Defend the Arch? Because I was thinking about PvP healing and how I would go through my group, and I can see Blood, because back in TSW, Blood had this one skill where you do your group heal bubble, and that usually took care of a lot of things. I'm not at that point yet because I don't have a lot of AP on my other character, but I'm looking to explore that. He also says, "To keep from crashing when changing abilities, take off your weapons before changing them." Okay, I'll try that. Oh, but I'm already using my current build, which is not even right. Shotgun should be the first, and then Elemental second. Alright, chat. Any more questions? Any more things you guys want to say? Just blurt it out there. I will check in between. So here we are in the virtual reality training room thing, and when you hit press start, it's going to take you to a cutscene that's just going to explain what this is all about. I'm just going to turn my volume up for that.
Welcome to this virtual training scenario. The Council of Venice would like to remind you that it takes no responsibility for accidental death, maiming, or insanity during the course of this exercise. This simulation is designed to prepare you for the pressures of a field career within the Council of Venice.
Field career.
Your actions will be judged and weighed, and your success will be based on your ability to remain on mission throughout. As the scenario progresses, operators will adjust variables to provide a unique, tailored experience. How you react to the changing variables will be observed and cataloged. The Council wishes all applicants the best of fortune.
So basically, back in the Secret World, this was what they were using to get you ready for Tokyo, because doing scenarios will give you augments, which is something that you can increase your DPS or increase your heals or increase your tanking, stuff like that. Over here in the Secret World, over here in Secret World Legends, doing scenarios is all about glyphs for you to get glyph distillates. So weapon distillates and talisman distillates will drop from dungeons, signets are from lairs, and scenarios are glyph distillates. So you get 3 keys every day as a patron. You will get 3 every day, and they replenish. And well, they are a lot difficult, at least in my opinion, when I first start doing them.
Your role is to protect a group of survivors from an oncoming threat.
So basically, just defend waves and waves and waves of enemies from killing your survivors, which are here.
And the current local time is mid-afternoon.
Around the map, you'll see like boosts. So over there, there's like a attack rating boost. Over there, there's a defense rating boost. God, I can't talk. And you know, a lot of mobs will just spawn around here. They'll come here, and then they'll drop some AoE that you gotta, you know, kill. As for what the objective is, look at the top right. You'll see 10 out of 10 survivors.
Watch out for suspicious
Back
behavior.
in the old Secret World, as I said, the higher amount of survivors you keep alive, the better currency you will receive in terms of amount. Over here, that's no longer a thing. As long as you
Spawn
have
protocols
one
engaged.
survivor
Hostile
alive,
entities are on the move.
then you're pretty much good to go. So the reason I'm using this particular shotgun build is because this one has a lot of hate generating skills, lots of aggro, which means that, you know, I can just pull mobs off everybody, especially these filth humans. You don't want them anywhere near the survivors, because when they die, they drop that shit, they drop the pool, and that really is a dot for your survivors back there. And they also change spawn points, so it's not usually the same point for a couple of waves. You can see the timer up there, wave 1. Once that is done, you'll get a boss for the current wave. Back in the old Secret World, I believe there was 3 waves and 2 bosses and the final boss. In between that, there's going to be
Exhibits abnormal
roaming
behavior.
bosses as well.
Exorcism recommended.
Here, there's no such thing. It's just 2 waves, no longer 3. Just going to get rid of these real quick. I don't want them coming anywhere near. You could also buy like upgrades and stuff back in the old Secret World. You could still do that here, I think, like heals, buying a heal, buy a turret, stuff like that. I just don't do them anymore. I mean, if I lose it, I lose. I don't care. But again, if you are leveling up glyphs, this is a great place to farm for glyph talisman. Oh, what the heck is that? Shit. No, 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 no. If he dies here, he's gonna... Bastard. Well, I couldn't keep them far enough, so here they are. That's the first survivor taking damage already. Because I'm using elemental and shotgun, I'm still exploring what kind of builds I can use for scenarios. Who's attacking?
A
Oh,
survivor
you
has been fully
bastards!
possessed. Eliminate the new threat. Hostile mutator subroutine activated.
So the guy speaking with the radio, okay, so yeah, your own survivors can turn against you, they can get possessed, they can start attacking your other survivors, which kind of sucks because it lowers your overall survivor count.
Possession in progress. Assist the survivor.
Oh goddamn, assist who? Who's possessed? Where? That one? What did I do? Oh, help. Exorcism. Shit. That's new. Oh no, we got a filthy human. I'm
Spawning
gonna
enhanced
try
hostile.
and bring that as far away as possible. Where the heck did you come from? What the hell are you? Okay, you people stay there. Stay there, stay there. No, 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 no. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna lose this group here. I'm gonna need that attack rating boost, please. Let's get rid of this guy. Whoa, okay, so whenever a thing like that spawns... Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm losing survivors, am I? No, the health is really low. So as you can see, I really don't have a proper build for this. I'm gonna need... Back in the Secret World, because of, you know, how it was, you pretty much unlocked every weapon in the wheel pretty early on. So my favorite weapons for running scenarios
Hostile mutator subroutine
would be Blade
activated.
and Chaos. Or Blade and Blood. Because you just had so much AoE and self-survivability that you could use.
Possession in progress. Assist the
You
survivor.
know, to help. Oh, fuck off. What's with this possession crap? Snap out of it. God damn it. I'm gonna move on to the other side there. I see people. Hey. Oh, shit. Hello. And you, hello. So they're coming from 2 different areas now. That's kind of sucky. Okay, timer's going down. I have 5 seconds before the boss comes.
Boss hostile spawn.
Okay, bring it.
Adjusted survival chance.
Wow, these 3 are gonna die if I'm not careful here. Holy shit! Come on here, Droggy. I have not faced you before. I've not done the Blue Mansion before. I don't know what your powers are. Okay, I just want to see what's around me. Do I have like a buff or a boost or something? Oh shit! There's an attack rating, but it's on the other side of the damn lake. No! You will not take me. got 2 minutes to finish him off, but it should be pretty easy, I suppose. Shotgun's great for solo survivability, kind of why I love it so much. But yeah, I mean, I guess any build will work. Okay, boss down. Sweet. The kind of loot they drop, I don't think they drop like boosts and buffs like the old scenarios in the Secret World. And they don't enhance your chances of getting some good loot. Again, the glyph dislates will still drop the same way like dungeons in this game. You'll just get a chest at the end and you're gonna spend your, you know, 1 of 3 scenario keys to open them and hope you get good loot. So there's nothing in here that the variables of success only depends on the amount of survivors.
Spawn protocols engaged. Spawning enhanced hostile entities are on the move.
Oh shit, so many people talking at once. And they're coming from 2 sides. Hey, hello. Not done with y'all. Fuck, you guys 5. This is not good. I'm gonna lose people here. Oh shit. Yeah, that's not good. This is not a good wave. Shit.
Hostile
They're
mutator
everywhere.
activated.
Yeah, at least they die quick. Oh, you bastards. Just gonna get in the middle here and do that.
Possession in progress. Assist
Not
the
another
survivor.
possession. Bastard. So, oh my god, look at that. There's a gangbang going on here. Reload going slowly.
Spawning enhanced hostile.
Oh shit. Oh no, not you. You. Over here. Hey. I'm not done with you. Come here. Shit. Even though I have their aggro, they still ignore me. This is really annoying. I've got a couple of stragglers down there that I want to get rid of before they cause any more harm. Damn it. Okay, so that's done. Got a new badge up there. Shit. This is where my build kind of has the flaw. Really, I can't
Extremely aggressive hostile.
get to
created.
everybody fast enough.
Brace for arrival.
Health is going down. I just used the wrong shell there.
One of the civilians
my
he
God.
survived has been fully possessed.
Oh no.
Eliminate the new threat.
Oh, what is that? A cub? Fuck. I hate a cubs. Well, I'm just gonna get rid of all the, Oh, that's the final boss. If I get rid of that, the scenario's done. Okay, healing shells.
Adjusting score
Okay, there we go.
parameters.
I have 6 survivors left and this 1 cub. I need a boost of some sort. I need an attack rating boost, you know? This is gonna be a slow process of how to get rid of him. I'm just moving him far
Survivor
away.
has died. Adjusting score parameters.
Why? Who's dying? Son of a bitch! Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Get over here. Excuse my language. Sorry, I'm annoyed I missed that one. Man, if the objectives were, you know, your success depends on how many people stay alive, I would have been screwed because I just left a possessed survivor to start attacking the rest of the survivors. Ah, there we go. Attack rating, sweet. So I've got 3 minutes to burn him off. That's more than enough time. I should be done with him within 3 minutes. And then it's over. That's it.
Seek and preserve parameters have been met. Initiating reward protocol. Shutting down world simulation.
Whatever it says is just
Shutting
crap.
down reality
It doesn't
simulation.
mean anything because as long as you have at least one survivor alive, then you're eligible for the chest already, and it does not determine what you get in the chest. So even if you lose 9 survivors, it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and open that. Okay, so as you can see, glyph distillates, it only shows you 1 of 4 kinds, but you do have a chance to get blues, so there you go. I got 3 blue, 2 minor, and 1 major, and then a glyph reward bag as well. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the scenarios that you can do at level 50 to farm distillates to put into your glyphs. As you can see, I've got all my crit glyphs into my talismans already. Both my weapons are using critical glyphs as well. I'm trying to get my crit chance up there, up in the 10s at least. So yeah, that's my long-term plan. That's scenarios, so we can cut that off the list. Scenarios is easy in a way. All you got to do is have a good build, and yeah, okay. All right, chat's got my attention now. Hang on. Jay says 2 hours left on download. Dude, what? 2 hours? You can do faster than that. Heavy rain, yes, I'll get to my build. Don't worry about it. I'll show you. But you know, it's not the best builds out there. You can use my builds as a guideline, but I don't recommend them because I don't even know if they're good or not. They just work for me. But I'll show that later. Say4 Angelus. Hey, Say4 says, is Secret World a standard RPG? It's an urban horror fantasy RPG. I wouldn't call it standard at all because it's, unless you know you are interested in you know, the H.P. Lovecraft and you know, all that kind of stuff. Hellgate London, if you played that way back in the day, then you know this might seem interesting to you. But it's a really, in my opinion, great RPG for storytelling. Fantastic. It used to be an MMO, but Defend the Arch is right. It's now a, you know, shared world RPG. It's sort of like a rebrand that the game is going for. George says Blade and Chaos was my choice as well. You could do very well. Yes, and I'm working towards. I already have a Blade in my bank, I think. I have Chaos too, but oh my God, I'm 16 FPS here in Agartha. What the hell? Sunday is a good day for Agartha. Everyone's chilling out. There's gonna be a lot of ways to reduce your lag. See, I've got everyone's health bars up there. I've got everyone's nameplates up there. You don't need to do this. It's just how I prefer looking at my games or my MMOs. But if you turn that all off, your FPS becomes a lot more smoother. Defend the Ark says you won't see many other people, so if you do, you could, but most likely not. Yeah. The map, all these. This is Agartha. It's like the main hub where everybody, you know, congregates to use the bank, to buy your auction house and stuff. And then you've got the playfields. The playfields are New England, Egypt, and Transylvania. Each playfield will have a map. So you got Kingsmouth, Savage Coast, Blue Mountain, and then, you know, each of these maps, they have a limit on how many players can actually be on the same instance, which is the map. So they've got multiple versions of the Scorched Desert, for example. And I think the maximum amount of players on one map is 10. Don't quote me on that. It's just, you know, off memory. I think it's 10. And the reason for that is that, you know, to keep the immersion, they don't want to have all these people running around because, you know, it sort of suits the story and what the story is going for. Gigi Meister says hammer and pistols is a nice combo too. Ooh. I'm trying to remember if I've had that build, hammer and pistols. I like hammer back in the old Secret World because my first build was the bodyguard build, the hammer and shotgun, which I kind of tweaked. But yeah, hammer and pistols would be really fun. The only two skills that I ever remember using so much for pistols was the one where you cocked it and then you get a damage buff or a crit chance buff, and then I'll use the shootout. I think it was called shootout. That used to give me a shit ton of DPS. Defend Eric says hammer shotgun is the best tank build at the moment. Oh, sweet. Nice. I've got shotgun loaded up. I just need a good hammer. Actually, you know what? Shit, I do have a good hammer. I picked this up sometime this week. It's the Fuming Despoiler of Havoc, MK2. Your rage-consuming abilities deal additional 413 physical damage. So that's kind of nice. But I don't know if that's a tanking weapon or not. But I do like the Havoc suffix in there. It's critical hit damage. You know. Boom. Digimeister says I use Hammer and Blood for my solo build. It's pretty good. I'll try that out on my other character. I do have Blood on that one and Hammer, so I'll check that out. Jerry Farrakov says when Adrian rages, it's funny as fuck. I apologize. I'm very chill. I don't lose my head, but sometimes oh well. Thurston says, can you do those in a group? Yes, sir, you can do it. Scenarios are, well, it's going to be a group of 2, a duo, and I do believe the difficulty will increase based on solo or duo. But once you have, because this is back from the Secret World, once you nailed a completely great solo build for scenarios, every day you jump in there, it will just be a quick, easy experience. Just do it. Just get the distillates. Once you get all your glyphs up to mythic or artifact or whatever those are called set, you don't have to run another one unless you've got an alt. Robin Rivera, hey Robin, he says, hey Adrian, how's it going? Going good. I just it's the last stream for Secret World Legends. I'm just going through some of the activities at Endgame. I've already covered 2, which is the Elite Dungeons, kind of stressful, but that was fun, and scenarios as well. Both will be used for your vertical progressions, and when I say vertical, it means everything that you have, all your talismans, your weapons goes up, 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 up. And once you hit the ceiling for a particular color, which is purple, blue, whatever, then you gotta get another one and fuse the 2 together to move on to the next color. So that's vertical progression. All your endgame activities, the 2 that I show you, Elite Dungeons, is gonna help you get your talisman and your weapons up with a blue distillates like these, and the scenarios are gonna get your glyphs up, vertical progression. So every glyph that I have, I'm not sure, I don't like the UI for glyphs, so you can't actually see them unless you put, let's say I put the chain in here. Now you'll see that the glyph is level 20, and then there's like signet down there as well. There's the option under glyph to destroy it, oh shit, no, or recover it for 20,000 MOF, which is kind of pricey. And before the major July 5th patch, by the way, you had to pay MOF to put them in, which I found to be really weird. But now they've removed the cost of inserting glyphs. Now you can just put it for free, but recovering them will take 20,000 MOF. So that's what you gotta do. Don't ask me about where I should be with my glyphs and whatnot. I don't know. I'm doing this for a review, and I'll play this on my own time. But I'm happy with whatever I'm using right now. Blue glyphs. I don't even feel the need to go up to like purple glyphs and whatever, because I'm not going to be as nightmare heavy as I was in TSW. I'm just gonna get to a point where I can just play through the story on my own and not bother anybody. The last activity is something called lairs, and lairs are, let me just see, what the hell is this? Activities / group. These things are around. It's basically your activity finder. I don't know what the point is of having this panel here, because instead of just going up to that and clicking F, you can just hit Shift V and it brings up the same panel. On this one, you do have, like, if you hit certain levels, you can see, oh, okay, so this one's unlocked and it's level 50. This used to be a separate quest from a different DLC. I think this is Trouble in the Big Apple, I think, DLC number 2, back into Secret World. I think it's been so long I can't remember. So as for layers, I want to show you guys, but I don't think I can, because with layers you really do need a coordinated group, a raid. You're gonna need lots of players. You guys are probably want to be on Discord for the lair bosses, but if it's just going through the lair and doing your daily quests, then as long as you're in a group, you're fine. So the portal I just went through, or the jump at, will take you to the training dummies, and these will just give you an indicator of what the morale pools are like. So here you got the dungeon boss, and then here you got a champion. Nightmares up here. Look at that, son of a. What's the morale there? What's the health there? Shit, my eyes. I'm not wearing my glasses today, so I can't really see that, but that looks like a lot. And then you've got the regional. And then you got lair. So that's lair, and these guys are gonna need a lot of hit rating, because apparently they glance a lot. I've not been in lair yet. I just don't have time. So let me just go back to my dungeon build. Oh shit! Somebody just told me to change my weapons first, or else I'll crash. Shit! Should have tested that. Just get that out. Get that in. Oh no! What do you mean delete this item? No! Do not delete my shotgun. I've got a second elemental thing that I'm leveling here. This one's gonna be, I'm gonna buy something with arm to make it into an MK3, but I'm looking for an intricate fierce glyph for put that in there. So this guy, from just basic attacks, I'm sure I'm gonna glance a lot. Oh, okay, there we go. Glance, glance. Glance, glance. Alright, let's do the heavies. Oh yeah, I do have a passive that makes me only not glance. But you will glance a hell of a lot more on your lair boss, which is kind of why, you know, you want to be, you want to have all the as much hit rating as possible. Mine and hit rating is basically a glance reduction. I'm only 9.4. I don't even know if that's good or not because I've not really looked around and see what the research are, what stats people are at. But if you ask me, would I rather crit more or hit more? Back in TSW, my thing was I hate to glance. I really hate my attacks missing, and that goes for all MMOs. I'd rather hit constantly and keep the DPS flow consistent rather than keep missing because that kind of sucks. So we'll go somewhere with a lair, and I'll just pop by, show you guys what's that all about. Dave Argo says Journey to Agartha, a sick anime. I've not watched it. I did look it up, but because of all the TSW buzz back then, I was like Agartha, doing research, looking at all the names, but not really checked it out. Robin says, awesome. Got any videos planned for SWL? 3 videos. 10 reasons to play Secret World Legends, new player review. Secret World Legends versus the Secret World, which is better. Yes, it's controversial, but I have to do it. And the third one is the Secret World Legends new player guide, which is a combination of tips from me and a couple of members of the community, and some friends that I've spoken to, and we're all going to put together a guide, which is something I've not done before here on my channel. So I thought maybe this is a good start, because those 3 videos will coincide with the Steam launch, which, hey, I'm trying to grow a channel. I've got to put the word out there and make content. And every other YouTuber is doing it the opposite. They sort of rushed on week 1 to get their review or first impressions out there on week 1. And I'm just taking my time, seeing everything, seeing it from a different perspective as well. I know I told you guys I'm going to play a free-to-play account. I do have the free-to-play account, and I made it to the Savage Coast. And it's a lot more... See, you're kind of... The thing about me is that I'm kind of spoiled with this game because I am a Grandmaster. I'm a lifetime subscriber, and that's kind of spoiled me. But, as a reviewer, I take pride in knowing that I can be impartial. So we'll see what happens with that account. But I will try and play it as far as possible and maybe make a 4th video. But I do have to move on because the Lord of the Rings Online, I'm not sure how many of you who watch this also follow Lotro, and you guys know that I'm a Lotro player as well. They've just released their package info for the Mordor expansion, and Jesus Christ, they're expensive, aren't they? $130 for the most expensive tier, the most expensive package. And it comes with a whole bunch of goodies. And I was so, in the past, I've always bought like the highest tier, and it used to be, I think, $19.99 or $39.99, $59, and then $79 for the expensive one. Now it's like $19.99 or $39.99, $79.99, and then it goes up to $130. So there's no, the price is crazy, man, and I'm still contemplating if I should save and wait until the winter update and buy with my Lotro points, or should I just pay it now and jump in for a review. So that's a Nightmare Zone over there, above the airport. So let's go port there and let's see what's up. I'm totally gonna die. Excuse me. Gigi Meister says, the trouble with Lotro, you have to buy every expansion. Yeah, man, and I mean, the workaround for that is if you have, let's say you are a lifetime subscriber in Lotro, and even it being a lifer, you don't get expansions for free, but you do get monthly allocation of points for life. So you could buy the expansion in the store, but SSG are of course smart. They're not gonna let you buy it when the expansion is fresh. They're gonna make you wait until December before you get to buy the latest expansion. So I'm really weighing my options. Do I want to spend that money? Because you guys know I'm from Malaysia, right? So 130 US dollars, when you do the conversion, it's 4.2. 4.29 is the conversion rate from the US dollar to the Malaysian ringgit. That's 550 Malaysian ringgit for me. That is not cheap, yo. That's not cheap at all. Okay, so Lair, I'm off the grid here. I'm almost at the end of the map. You know, for new players, you might be wondering, oh, I've cleared the entire Kingsmouth map, but why is there another blue quest here that I've not done? What is that over there? How come that's not completed yet? And the answer to that is because that is a Lair quest, which, you know, when you enter them, you'll pick it up, or your whole group will pick it up. Jesus Christ, getting to it's a pain in the ass. So as soon as you walk into Lair, you'll get like this cool screen message. Okay, that's not a Lair mob. This might be a Lair mob. Yeah, there you go. Lair, Dooma Beach. And the whole screen goes dark and shit, and you can see all the, you know, the smoke and stuff. This guy, I'm not sure you can see that. He has, what is that, 234,000 health? Yes, and that's just a trash mob. But, you know, there are bosses to fight, there are pieces or stuff to collect, and then you can summon a public boss in Agartha. You don't want to do this solo. I really don't think you want to do this solo. So that's why for a Lair, just you'll see people advertising on general or looking for a group. I'm looking for a Lair. Again, my best advice is to join a cabal, join, you know, sanctuary chat, see who's running them, and, you know, put your hand up and say, hey, I'd like to join you. The difference with Lairs in the Secret World is that I believe the item power or requirement is going to be pretty high. Like IP 50 for Elite 1, and you saw how that turned out. Yeah, it went pretty well for Elite 1. But for Lairs, I do think you're going to need more than that. Because if trash mobs themselves have about 200k morale, each trash mob, you need a raid, yo. I'm going to try put on my stealth hoverboard here, see if that works. Sweet. So I'm going to go straight to the quests. So I can turn invisible because of the Orochi hoverboard, which I absolutely love. And here we are. So you come into the lair from that hole over there, which you can easily access inside the airport. So every map you will see this burned out area. This is basically where lairs are for new players, and at level 50. And then you'll come across a bunch of quests. These are not action quests, or not investigations. These are just, you know, your kill 10 rats or whatever. But it's difficult. It's gonna be really difficult. To the first one, onto the beach. Violet seaweed is slow, encroaching on Fletcher Strand. Its fleshy cold stinking in the humid air, bringing savage and ancient drog with it. In turn, the drog and their zombie slaves cultivate the weed's monstrous colonies. Destroy the drog brood and zombies that swarm the beach. So, you know, kill 10 rat type quest. You do get anima shards. You do get a decent XP plus whatever that you kill. And the pet is interesting. What is this? No, it's not a pet. I take that back. Essence of Head of Glamour. Okay, so these are each quest you do. You know, you'll get a piece of you. You'll have to summon a boss, and to do that, you'll get individual pieces of body parts or whatever. And at the end of the day, you piece them all together, and then you can summon the bastard in Agartha, I think it is. Summoning this creature requires 5 players, each with this essence. So if you've got, every player will have to have the same thing that drops. So you don't want a consistent group that you have. So just for the heck of it, I'm gonna try and take one on. What the hell not? It's the last stream. Let's kill myself here. Let's do gear. I'll do the shotgun build again. Oh, come on. Loading build. 7 seconds. Fine. I'll just chat. Jay says, ha, we get everything cheap here in England. Robin says, gotta get into a cabal and quit playing solo. I keep getting scared and turning off the game. What? You're fine. Oh, what is that noise? I hate this clicking noise. guess my build isn't really changing, huh? What's going on there? I'm still hearing that noise. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's automatically switched itself. This is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Alright, let's take that. Kill 5 Hellreason Lidinger. New players, if you don't do this, please don't do this solo. You save your anima shards. Don't waste your time. So let's see. Kalau healed. This one. That's a Kalau healed. Sweet. Let's go. Oh no, I pulled 2. Fantastic. These guys are probably gonna one-shot me. Holy shit. That's Laris for you, and that's what's gonna happen if you go in solo without any health talismans, all DPS talismans. You cannot do this, so you're gonna need a group. And yeah, my advice is to get a cabal, grab some brands, look at see who's advertising them, and have fun. But the 2 things that you can absolutely do, casually or solo, is scenarios. Easy. Just make sure you have a decent build, put on a health talisman or whatever, and just remember that you do get glyphs as long as you keep one survivor alive. And the other one, elite dungeons. Again, don't be afraid to do them. They're only item power 50 or something like that, so that's like a couple of blue items and maybe 1 purple, and by the time you hit level 50, leveling all the zones, you should be able to fuse one of your weapons or something into like a purple, so you really won't have a problem there. If you want to heal and tank, that's a different story. You may want to put a little more effort into your gear if you are trying to be a tank or a healer, and watch videos, watch guides, read guides, and see how that's done. For DPS, it's really, as long as you know the fights of the dungeons, it should be absolutely no problem at all trying to get into a group. So that just about wraps up the final stream for Secret World Legends. I'm trying to think of something that I've not covered yet. This has been pretty comprehensive ever since stream number 1. I'm trying to think. Back in the Secret World, I mean, we had scenarios, we had elites, we had nightmares, but nightmares I don't think are coming to Secret World Legends. I doubt so. On stream, the Dab said it's not something they were looking at, so probably just new content, I suppose. But at level 50, once you're done, that's it. Scenarios, elite dungeons, and the different tiers of elite. You got 1 all the way up to 10. Good luck with 10. I suppose if you drop like $10,000 in this game, you could have all the aurum in the world to max out your gear. You should have no problem at all reaching or completing elite 10 scenarios, and that's it for me. Moving forward, I'm probably gonna what I would do at 50 now as a player is I would repeat areas. I would repeat probably the Carpathian Fangs and the Shadowy Forest again. And when I say repeat, I mean I'm gonna do the entire all the missions from the NPCs again over a period of a week or so, and that's just to farm bags and anima shards, on top of doing the occasional dungeon, the daily dungeon, to get the extraordinary reward bag as a level 50. As for elites, I'm not keen, because you saw the loot. Some of the loot is just, yeah, I did get 2 more luminous things, but ultimately it's not what I'm looking for. I'd rather get like purple distillates from elites or something like that, or just better blue ones. And I did get a couple of blue ones. They all drop blue ones now, but it's just your luck of the dice, what your RNG's like, whether you're gonna get a 500 one or a 1,000 one. I mean, I can get 400 green distillates just by doing story dungeons, so why in the hell would I go through the trouble of doing an elite one just to get 100 more XP for a blue? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't think it's worth the effort, because as a lot of you saw, it does, until that gap, that whole IP barrier, until that gap sort of closes down, it's gonna be one of those things where you're you got the time for it, you can tolerate it, you do it, or you're the casual one and says, I'm not gonna do it. I've sort of had my fun in the Secret World. I was part of that for a long time, and now as an older player, as somebody who doesn't have the time to spend a lot more time in this game, I'm taking that step back. So that's just me though. But as for new casual players, when you hit level 50, the choices are there. I've already shown you what you can do, so now it's up to you. I will be going to Agartha to open my daily cache. I just realized I have not done my cache at all. Robin says, it is spooky, Adrian. The only time I was ever, spooked out, like too spooked to sleep, was in Tokyo. And it was, the Pachinko model was the quest, and the Fear Nothing Foundation was the cause, so, yeah. Gigi Meister says, Sir Noir's gonna try Secret World Legends. Awesome, great. I hope she was gonna find it interesting because of the themes and stuff. But yeah, that's kind of cool. So I could definitely think of dragging her to get her impressions on the game. That will be interesting because a lot of the people that I play with have played the Secret World. I'm not sure if Sir Noir's got the Secret World or not. I should probably ask her on that. Yeah, thanks for that info, Digimeister. Robin says, you got a website for good bills? Nada. I've not had the time to be to browse around. But I know, this old website, it's called the Secret World DB, TSWDB. They're updating everything. I think it's TSWL DB now or something like that. And it's run by Weichstadt. I hope I said that right. I said it German. Kind of German. Weichstadt. Weichstatten. I was thinking of other German words, but never mind. Don't want to offend anybody. Thurlston Cloud says, you spoke about starting a cabal in an earlier video. Did anything happen with that? Yeah, I'm in my own cabal. I'm called the Pioneer. Sorry. It's called Pioneers of the Secret World. It's a play on my favorite title in the old game, which was Pioneer of the Illuminati. And I sort of missed that so much. I was like, fuck it, I'll call it Pioneers of the Secret World. The thing about this cabal, it's a bank. See all these people in here. That's my alt. That's my alt. That's my sister, and that's me. And the only reason I'm in like a personal cabal right now is for the cabal bank, where I store stuff and glyphs that I swap between my three characters. So, but once I'm done, once I'm happy with where my gear is at, I'm heading out of this cabal to look at a new cabal. I'll probably join another cabal. Robin says, got it, staying away from Tokyo. No. You're gonna have to do it. Because that quest, the one that I'm talking about, is part of the main story. If when it comes, I guarantee you're gonna want to do it because it's such a powerful such a powerful thing, man. Jay Fairclough says Grimm would fuck up McGregor and Mayweather. Me? No chance. No. But thanks for bringing that up. That's one fight I'm not gonna miss. I'm gonna watch that. That's so cool. I was watching the press conferences, the 2 press conferences so far. Man, it's hilarious. It's like the both of them know they're gonna get such a huge paycheck from this. That's all they're playing. That whole rivalry thing. I guarantee you they go out for beers after that. It's just so. Who wouldn't be happy about making that much money? Come on. Digimeister says, you may want to try the Secret World forums. They have some bills. Do they have forums yet? I haven't really checked. The last thing I was browsing was Reddit, and they do have a Discord, but nobody really posts builds or whatever in your Discord. So, okay, I'm gonna open a case here, and then I'm gonna call it. Did I claim my dailies today? Login rewards. No, I have not, and this is another distillate, 750, and it's decent. Let's grab that. Okay, let's open a cache. I've not gotten any of my touch weapons. I've not gotten a pet. I've not gotten crap out of these. And I thank God I've not spent my Aurum. And I've done pretty well, I think. I've bought, on a consistent basis, I've bought about 100 Aurum every 2 or 3 days. So I have a total of 1,667 Aurum that I've not spent a single cent in this game so far on buying Aurum. So these are all bought with marks of favor. So as a new player, again, you can do it. You don't need to spend money if you don't want to spend money. The story is entirely free. If you want to, get your weapons and stuff up there, you want to unlock more bank slots and stuff, then you're going to want Aurum. But as long as you do your damn dailies, man, do your dailies. If you're not a patron, you can get 10,000 MF a day. And, some days, I think the exchange now is 141. Yep, it's 141. A couple of days ago, it was average was 145, and you just try your luck, see when it goes lower, 130, 135, and just start buying Aurum, man. So I will continue to do that. Okay, let's open a chest. I'm eager to see what I get out of these. I hate RNG boxes. I don't like the idea of it, but what do you do when you get one key free a day? It's part of what you paid for, I suppose. So I've got no choice. I don't want to waste it. I can't sell them. I can't sell the keys to another player. So. Oh, extraordinary weapon reward bag, and it's all purple. That's it. It kind of shows me like it's a rare thing, but it's like a blue. It's a blue bag. Open this bag to receive the following extraordinary weapon with at least an MK2 attachment. Not interested, man. It's the other one, the Anima Touch one that I'm interested about. Shit, this thing conned me, man. Because it had the whole purple thing going on. I thought it gave me the Anima Touch bag, but I got a bloody blue bag. That would have been an awesome way to end the streams. Fortunately, I have to deal with that. Okay, so let's open up the thing here. That's 10 third-age fragments. My total is now 271. Another 3 days, and I could buy a purple something. I don't know, but I'm holding on to that. Let's open this. Warped Chaos. Where's it? Warped Chaos Destruction MK2. When you reach 8 paradoxes, you create an additional extra-dimensional doppelganger. I'm giving this away. If anybody wants this, hey, let me know. I'll send this to you. I'm not going to do anything with it. You guys can have it. So, if you want that, send me a tell or send me a mail or whatever, and I'll mail it to you. First come, first serve. Anything else I want to do? No. So, what time is it? It's 12 in the morning. I've got to work tomorrow. That last 10 minutes will be answering your questions if you guys have any questions. Yes, Heavy Rain. Here. You want builds. So the 3 solo builds are based around the 2 weapons that I currently use, which is Elementalism and Shotgun, because I leveled my character all the way to 50 before the major change, so I did not take advantage of the new double APSP and for patrons. So I missed out on a lot of AP and SP, which is why I'm still stuck on 2 weapons. If I had leveled up after the changes, I'd probably have another weapon page by now, but I don't. So Elemental and Shotgun are the base of my 2 builds here. So I'll start with Solo 1. Oh yeah, shit. I'm on my hoverboard. Right, so Solo 1 is not actually Solo 1. What's going on? Yeah, it gets wonky sometimes. Let me just get rid of my weapons here. Okay, let's try that again. Solo 1. Okay, there we go. Solo 1 is my basic build. I use this for just, doing missions and dailies and whatever. Fireball is the basic elemental skill, 508 damage, whatever. Does well in between firing my Mjolnir. So if it's a boss fight or whatever, if it's something big, I'll start the fight with a Mjolnir and just spam my fireball in between just to get my heat level up there. This is Chain Lightning. I also have the matching passive that spreads lightning to nearby enemies. That's my default AoE. The thing with Chain Lightning is that it increases your heat a lot, which is why I have two different cooling down abilities. Ice Beam. This one applies Debilitated, which is good, and Flash Freeze. I have the matching passive that will root enemies in place, so I'll just move on behind them, especially if they're bosses. For some reason they don't turn and face you, so when you root them you can just move behind and start pew-pewing away. And my shotgun skill is Raging Shot. I have the matching passive that if you're 3 meters or closer, you'll do an additional damage. So when I crit with that, it's usually a pretty big crit. So that's basically it. That's my basic build, and I've not used that. I've used that the most, I'd say, when leveling to 50. I want to share the passives. I'm really afraid of crashing again, but you know what? Screw it. Let's do it. So my passives for this build, Cyber Blast, the Superconductor. This one makes Mjolnir never miss, which is awesome, and the crits do 32% more damage. So I've got 30 critical damage for this one because I've maxed out my weapon expertise, and I'm doing 32% more here, which is awesome from the passive. And then I've got my talisman and my glyphs that factors in more damage as well. On top of that, if I'm using this one, I've got Havoc MK2, so that's 5% more critical damage. So Mjolnir can hit like a truck, if it crits. So that's something I'm working on, trying out for boss fights and stuff. Cauterized is basically self heals. My elemental weapon is a restoration, the one that I'm using right now. And restoration is basically whenever you hit a target, you have 50% chance to restore your health. So in the solo setting, when I'm going around leveling up, I don't really have a need to pop potions, or I don't need to have the one oh shit heal skill, like turn the tables in the old Secret World, for example. That used to be my oh shit button. In Secret World Legends, I don't have that because both my weapons right now have restoration. And I know that kind of sucks for doing elites and dungeons and whatever, which is why I'm kind of leveling up another weapon here for dungeons. But for solo play, you almost won't have an issue. Static Charge, that's the one for the Chain Lightning. And finally, Condensed Anima Shells. So in the event that I do roll... actually, it shouldn't be Anima Shells. It should be Point Blank Shot. So this one should be there. I don't know why it's not there. Let me just change that real quick. I probably forgot to save when I updated it. So this one is basically makes the Raging Shot increase the damage to 2k when you get real close. And if you guys watch the stream, you see I like to move a lot. I'll move around to the boss, I'll get real close, and I'll shoot off my shotgun. That's all because I've already wired the fact that I have Raging Shot in my brain. So I make it a point to move and fight. So that's that, That's my solo build 1, and the rest is pretty similar. Solo 2, this one is a little different. I was trying something different because there was a comparison between Mjolnir and Firebolt. Firebolt is the other heavy hitting power skill, and I don't really like it a lot because of how you move your hands and everything. It just looks like Iron Fist, and I'm not a fan of that, so I kind of stuck to Mjolnir. I don't use this one a lot. In fact, I'm probably going to delete this one to make room for a hammer build, a hammer shotgun build that I'm going to be working on in the coming month or something. Solo tree, you guys already saw. This is my purely shotgun with an elemental power ability there. This one does a lot of hate. At the same time, it does a lot of heals. I've got this skill here, Heat Round. This is great, especially when you're grabbing a whole lot of mobs. When you hit this heat round, depending on how many mobs you hit, your protection will increase based on the amount that you hit, which I think really is really awesome. I've used this to get through bosses in Transylvania that do spawn ads. So really, this build is one of my favorites, but I only pull it out for scenarios lately because it works in scenarios, seeing that you need to pull aggro off your survivors. So that's that. I do have a dedicated scenario build, believe it or not. This one is what I used earlier in the Polaris fight. This is what I was using. My scenario build. It's not great. Does a lot of ground AoE. Inferno's one. This is Crystallized Frost. Cools down. And that's basically it. The shotgun heal. That's it. I need to rework that. That's crap. And my dungeon build is something that works really, really well for me. I've got Fireball. That's the fodder, the spammer in between attacks. I start off with Flashpoint. What Flashpoint does is, it assumes that you are at the highest heat level and it freezes you there. And I can throw off 3 Mjolnirs, and right after that, immediately I can cast this one, Flash Freeze, bring me back down. And then I can spam my shotgun or spam that. What I've done with the build is it gives me a huge DPS burst, which is great for just burning bosses. I kind of like that build a lot. So that's my build. Heavy Rain. I just took 10 minutes to explain stuff to you. I hope you appreciate that. And sorry to everybody else for boring you with my crappy builds. This is by no means my recommendation. It's just something that somebody wanted me to show. But if you want to do it, you can do it. It's worked for me, but I highly recommend. The fun of Secret World Legends and the Secret World back in the day is exploring your own builds and just seeing what works and what didn't. Because by doing it yourself, you'll get an understanding of what other people are running. So when you're in dungeons, when you're in raids, when you're in PvP, because you've been tinkering, you know when someone's using a particular effect and whether that's good or how that's going to affect you. Sometimes in dungeons you'll see somebody use a cleanup. Oh, what is that? What's that mean? You'll see a new buff on your bar. Oh, cool. Where did that come from? So, just knowing the builds and knowing the weapons, even if you don't own the weapon, look it up. Do some research. It's going to be super beneficial. I promise you that. The bestest says, you look great with the hat. Hello, are you bald? I'm not bald, sir, but give me a few more years. I probably will be bald. And there's nothing wrong with being bald, I don't think. I think I've said this before, but a lot of the people that were part of my childhood heroes were all bald, man. I'm not sure how many of you guys used to watch wrestling. I used to watch WWF back when it's called WWF, and my favorite wrestler was Stone Cold Steve Austin. Awesome. Stone Cold was awesome. His rivalry with The Rock and Triple H and that entire Attitude Era. That's a whole different topic for another day that I can just talk about. But yeah, those days are over. I'm a grown man now. The cap is to keep my head comfortable because this earphones are very it's killing me, man. It's killing my ears. So what the cap does, it sort of makes my head a little bit larger so that this feels more comfortable. Okay, catching up with chat here before I go. Robin says, I opened a single case the first time I made enough ORM, like with MF transfer, and all I got was a little upgrade tokens. I know how you feel. I really, really do. He also says, at least it's a nice shade of purple. Yeah, I guess. Still disappointed, though. They kind of cheated me. If it's a blue bag, show me a blue shade. You show me a purple shade, I expected a purple bag. Jay Fire Club says, enjoyed the hell out of the dungeon runs, dude. Thank you, Jay. I enjoyed it, too. It was high stress, but it's all for showing the new player, what you can do at endgame and how you're gonna do it, and can it be done? Yes, sir, it can be done. Heavy Rain says, thank you for showing us. No problem. It's all for you guys. I mean, if there are new players out there, players that have never played this before, and you're wondering, my entire channel is dedicated to showing people what's good about MMOs and what's bad. But most of the time, because of MMOs and how they're made and how we're all different as players, there's going to be more positives than negatives. That's why MMOs are popular. That's why people have their favorites. And, the average MMO player plays about 2 or 3 or 4 different MMOs, So I'm here to show all the good stuff. And, that's what I do here. Thurston says, is the next stream next week? Thurston, man, I'm so sorry. This is stream number 6. And this is the end of my leveling streams. I usually take a full month, So I'll take about 4 weeks to 5 weeks to do a leveling stream. I'll start from level 0 all the way up to level 50, if that's the cap, for example. And after the streams are done, I will create a review. I started streaming Secret World Legends when the Head Start went live, and I've done, during the Head Start week, I did 3 streams back to back. So unfortunately, I am done with the streams, but there will be more content for Secret World Legends coming out in the form of review guides, stuff like that. So, but if you see the icon on the screen, you can click on it. You'll see the list of all the previous streams I've done from Secret World Legends. If that's something that you're interested in, you can go ahead and check that out, man. But I do appreciate you coming and checking out the stream, Thurston. Thank you so much. Digimeister says, I'm playing a bit of Asta Online as well. It's okay for some solo MMO. Asta Online, did they rebrand from something else? Because I wrote this article about it. I know they were called something else, right? Before they changed it to Asta Online. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I know it sort of plays like, I want to say Albion Online in terms of sandboxy. Is that right? Speaking of Albion Online, launch is tomorrow. Sorry, launch is today, 17th of July. Albion Online is going live today. I am not sure if I'm going to be jumping in during launch day, because it's Monday and I do have to work, and I'm already working on the review for Secret World Legends. It's going to be a long process, so I'll see if I can make time to jump into Albion Online and just check out launch and see how many players are going to be jumping in. Okay, I guess I am going to call it here. So thank you guys so much for those of you that are in chat right now. I do appreciate you dropping by. And for those recurring ones that have been here from week 1 for Secret World Legends, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I do hope that the stream so far, all 6 streams, I think 6 streams plus 1 late night chill, has been informative and helpful, especially if you're new, whether or not it's your type of MMO or whether or not it's something that you may or may not like. It's an MMO, cover it, and it's free. So hopefully you've learned something, or you found something interesting. But yeah, I hope it's been entertaining. So at the same time, I'm trying to decide if I should jump into Lotro for Mordor, and the Mordor expansion is coming out at the end of the month. So I'm still trying to decide, should I go do Mordor or should I jump to a new MMO? As for the next MMO review that I'm going to be doing and starting a brand new leveling stream for, I've sort of narrowed it down to Neverwinter, which is a free-to-play Dungeons and Dragons themed MMORPG. Rift, which is another free-to-play, created in 2009, I think, fantasy MMORPG by Tryon Worlds, I think. Is it Tryon? Shit, it's been that long. And the third one, I'm looking for a third MMO. If you have any suggestions about what you would like to see next in terms of the full shenanigans, leveling stream, all the way up to a 10 reasons to play review, this is the time you have to start suggesting to me, because I need ideas. If I don't have a lot of ideas, then it's down to me alone to try and decide if I should go back to Lotro, jump into Mordor for review, and then do a 10 reasons to play or what. So, start suggesting. You guys have the option. Oh, sorry, you guys have the options, I should say. Thurston says, okay, thanks for that. No problem, Thurston. I appreciate you asking that. Digimeister says, yeah, it's been released a few times. Plays like Vanilla WoW with more Asian styles. Bit grindy. I may check it out. Is it free? I'm a little cheap. I'm trying to save money. But I'll check it out, because I've seen it pop up a lot. Asta Online. Graspy says, peace out, peeps. Peace out, Graspy. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate that. And Heavy Rain says, so what do you think of Steam Secret World Legends? Okay, here we go. Steam. What do I think of Secret World Legends on Steam? Well, it's are you asking about what do I think of it launching on Steam? It's good. It's gonna benefit the game, because as any MMO that launches on Steam, there's 2 sides to the coin. Like, from a writer's perspective, from an industry writer perspective, like if you write news for MMO and stuff, we have this perception that if a game launches, if an MMO launches on Steam, it's desperate. That's the perception that people in the industry have, and I share that conclusion as well. It's like, you know, you can tell. And I've been around several MMOs that had to do this because they needed the player base. And WildStar, for example, and I was a part of WildStar. Lotro, I was a part of Lotro. Now Secret World, you know, Secret World Legends on Steam is going to be big because, you know, never mind the desperation part. This is a new game. This is a relaunch. They do need the players. And the one thing I'm worried about is the Steam reviews, because I don't like the idea of Steam reviews. I think it's a stupid thing that, you know, a reputation of a game can be destroyed by people whose reviews are so. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? I mean, Steam, you just go and read some of the reviews. It's just for laughs. But people don't dive into the individual reviews. They just look at the top, mostly positive, mostly negative. And what worries me, and what should worry game companies and studios, is that they have no control over some of the stupid reviews that people put out. You know, if they deserve negative reviews, then that's fair. That's not people taking advantage of the system. But if they, you know, if it's in between, then shit, they're screwed. You know, people's like 10 out of 10 got to see myself naked or whatever. That does not help anybody. You know, that really doesn't help anybody. So the positive for me about being on Steam is the accessibility, because Steam is a worldwide thing. Every gamer has Steam, I suppose, and it's going to be easy to find and easy to download. So that's my positive of being on Steam. But for everything else, I'm a little skeptical for Secret World Legends on Steam. I don't know what they're going to do with the currency in terms of, are they going to sell Aurum on Steam? Because what happens is, for me at least, I know folks in the EU don't get this, but when Steam converts stuff into my currency, so I don't know how they're gonna deal with that and the whole you know, Aurum exchange thing. I don't know what they're gonna sell there, if there's DLC to sell at all. So we'll see. But the only key positive thing I could take away is that they'll have access to more players, as they used to do, because the Secret World used to be on Steam anyway. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, Heavy Rain. Jay Fargo says No Man's Sky has the best reviews. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for No Man's Sky. Oh yeah, I remember those No Man's Sky reviews. In fact, if you go to Steam right now and you go to Grand Theft Auto, GTA 5, go look at the reviews. It's overwhelmingly negative the last time I checked, and it's not even because of anything in the game. It's because Rockstar and 2 Cents sent a cease and desist to OpenIV, which is a mod maker, or a mod tool I should say. And because of that, everybody that supported or played with mods changed their reviews to negative. And then GTA right now has like a shit ton of negative reviews, and it actually said it, you know, overly negative or something like that. And that was crazy. That's GTA 5 we're talking about. So that's the kind of impact that people have with Steam, you know, and it's such an influential thing. So yeah, Carlos Enrique, hey Carlos, he says Rift have bad reviews in Steam in last week's, but I never played it. I've not played Rift since 2012. I haven't played Rift for that's a lot. That's a long time. Yeah. So I don't know what's happened since it went free to play, but I know people didn't like some of the free to play changes. So we'll see. It's still up in the air, guys. I'm going back to Mordor, I'm going to do Rift, or I'm going to Neverwinter. It can't be all three because I've only got 2 hands, and by God, 24 hours a day. If I had more time, I swear to God, I would be putting out videos every freaking day on YouTube, but I don't have the time. So, everyone says, yeah, we'll do. Thanks, Adrian. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. So, that is it. Enjoyed talking to all you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Again, hopefully, the Secret World Legends leveling stream has been something fun for you guys. And those of you that are interested in joining in, you know, feel free to join in. It's free to play. You have, GG Meister says, it's a bit pay to win now, Rift. Ooh, is that so? Well, you know, I've always done 10 reasons to play. Somebody asked me, are you ever going to do 10 reasons not to play? And I'm like, that's a bit harsh because I want to give the game a chance. Every game deserves a chance to show what it's good, what it's known for, what the best parts are, what the leveling experience is. No doubt they're going to be bad. So there's some sucky things about Secret World Legends too. So now that you say it's pay to win, I'm really interested. Pay to win because I'm not a subscriber with Rift. I didn't buy anything, but I do have one expansion free for some reason. So I may check that out. We'll see. Okay, I'm rambling on here. It's like I just don't want to go to bed. Alright guys, again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This has been absolutely fun. The review is going into full bore mode. I will be working nonstop to put it out. It's going to be a really long review. I'm going to put both the pros and the cons in the same video. So so it's going to be a more full piece. So stay tuned for that. And during the week, I will try and put in a random stream on Twitch. But again, no promises because my schedule is so random, being a freelancer and all. So again, thank you guys so much. I am gonna do a little shout out here in Airbnb chat. Carlos, J Fairclough as always, GG Meister as always, Heavy Rain. Who else we got? Graspy. The Bestas. Robin. Scrolling up. Thurston Cloud. Up. I should really zoom in. Defend the Arch. I also want to thank you for healing in the Elite Dungeon earlier. That was awesome. I got to run a dungeon with somebody from stream. That's fantastic, man. You're the first. I've never done that before, so you're like the first. I do appreciate that. Defend the Arch. Thank you so much. George Zakas, thank you. What else we got? Cypher, Angulus, Robert Wagner, Rotten Gaming. Anybody else? Zadicus, thank you Zadicus for dropping by. Rico for dropping by. Kiwin, I saw Kiwin as well. And that's it, y'all. You guys are awesome. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a good week ahead. Again, my name is Jeremy Adrian, and I thank you guys for watching. Now stay tuned to the review. It's coming out real soon. Nights, guys.